what are you doing right now? I mean, at this moment, are you smoking, eating a hamburger? You have a choice. The little habits that you have, your daily decisions, they can either help to increase or decrease your chances of being struck by a life-threatening disease. Cardiovascular disease is the #1 life-threatening disease, but there are things that you can do to help minimize that risk. So the ways that you know if you are prone to cardiovascular disease is 1, your level of blood fat, which is cholesterol. Then blood pressure. Now, food and exercise both can help minimize blood pressure and blood fats. So food, fiber. You want to increase your fiber. Things like fruits, vegetables, cereal, even garlic and onions, which is great because garlic and onions, great alternative for flavoring as opposed to salt, which actually increases your blood pressure. So apples, cruciferous vegetables, they're really great at flushing things out. Cruciferous, that's true. You should write that down. They're helping to clean you out and get that bad cholesterol out of your system. Then, because healthy oxygen is something that's so important in minimizing your chances of cardiovascular disease, you want to eat things that help up that oxygen flow. So fatty acids, not fatty acids, which we want to minimize, fatty acids like tuna, salmon, nuts, but not peanuts, and also olive oil. They help to increase the flow of oxygen through your blood to your heart and also to your brain. And, you know, the more oxygen you have, the smarter you are, the more you can work out. Good, just any way you look at it. Water. Research has shown that people who drink at least 2 liters of water a day actually minimize their chances of cardiovascular disease. So you want to really increase that. Regardless of what you're doing, water is always good for you. Drink more of it. Helps to get your metabolism going and minimize your hunger and water. Then exercise. Exercise, obviously great for you. Why? Because you are working your heart, which is a muscle. The stronger your heart muscle is, the less it has to work to pump blood through your arteries. So you're not taxing them as much. So one type of exercise, aerobic activity, which is great because it actually helps to control blood pressure. Swimming, power walking, jogging, biking, mowing the lawn, skiing, jump roping, all great forms of aerobic activity. You can even go to an aerobics class. You want to try and do it 4 times a week for 30 minutes each time. If you don't want to get outside and work out, do a quickie workout in bed. So this is your 30-minute cardiovascular disease minimizing quickie workout in bed, and it starts with press away. So get on your knees, engage your abs, engage your butt and your thighs, and you're just going to push away as hard as you can. I mean, really focus on the pushing here. It's working your chest, your back, your arms, your abs, your thighs. You're going to press for 3 minutes, then pull back. It's a slightly different move. You want to really focus on pulling towards you. Again, you're working your chest, your back, your abs, and your heart. So 3 minutes of pull back. Then side rope pull. So as if there are ropes on either side of you, you're going to be pulling them into you as fast as you can. You're getting your heart pumping. Your metabolism is starting to go. You're burning calories, you're burning fat, you're toning your body, and you're going to do this for 3 minutes. Then cross punches. You're crossing across your body like shadow boxing. It's a great thing to do if you're harboring any anger or sadness. Punch that out. Punch out the anger. Just try not to punch out your neighbor or yourself. I just hit my chin. So you're going to do this for 3 minutes. And then a wing flap. As if you're a bird. All right, cheesy, sure. But it feels good. And you're just going to go as fast as you can. Up and down. You're feeling the air. Getting your heart going. It's a great upper body cardio exercise. Then lay on your back. And you're going to do foot warmers. So for 3 minutes, you're going to move your feet back and forth as fast as you can on your bed. I call it foot warmers because I do them at night before I'm going to bed, when my sheets are just freezing and I cannot fall asleep. I do foot warmers, 3 minutes. Then bicycle. So hands behind your head, engage your abs, and then knee to opposite elbow. It's a great ab exercise. You're gonna do this also for 3 minutes. Then you're gonna do arm and leg kicks. So arms up, legs up, and you're just gonna kick, crossing back and forth as fast as you can. You're engaging your abs. You're pushing your back down because you don't want to hurt your back. And you're just going little kicks back and forth as fast as you can. 3 minutes. Then hands under your butt so that you can support your low back. And you're gonna do double leg raises, so up and down. You're going as fast as you can without hurting your low back. You're feeling this in your legs, in your connective muscles, in your butt, in your abs. 3 minutes. Then single leg raises. Again, 3 minutes. And that is your cardio. Now, resistance exercise has also been shown to be great to fight cardiovascular disease. So 3 sets of 6 different low intensity resistance exercises. You can either use weights or you can use your own body weight, which is a great way to do resistance exercises because you're less likely to injure your muscles because you're only using your own body weight. So the first is Russian twist. So you're gonna balance on your tailbone, engage your abs, press your knees together, your feet together, press your hands together, and then your hands and your knees go on opposite sides, back and forth. Try and do 20 on each side. This is a great resistance exercise. It really works your abs. It's probably the most effective ab exercise. Then butterfly crunches. So lay back, press your feet together, open your knees, hands behind your head, and slowly crunch up. You're gonna do, it's a small move. You're barely doing anything, but it's really effective. So you're gonna just do 50 crunches. Then single side leg raises. So press your feet together, engage your abs, lift both legs up, and then lift one leg up off the top. This is a tough one. It's great for your legs, your butt, your abs. It looks like I'm not doing anything, but it's a tough one. You're gonna do 25, and then you're gonna flip over and do the other side. Then plank. So you're gonna do Pilates plank, which is on your elbows. Engage your abs, your butt, your thighs, and you're going to lift one elbow. You're gonna hold for 30 seconds, and then lift the other elbow, and hold. Then reverse plank dips. So it's the same position, but flipped around, and you're on your hands. Engaging your butt, you want your body to be straight like a plank, and you're just gonna do little dips down. It engages your triceps, which is the flappy part in the back of your arms. It's a really good one. You're gonna do 50 if you can. If you can't, start small, do 20, whatever you can do. And that is your resistance exercises on the bed. Now, studies have also shown that doing hand grip exercises really help to minimize your risk of cardiovascular disease. But if you don't have one of those gripping tools, use your own hands. So take your fist, and like rock, paper, scissors, you're gonna use your other hand and just squeeze your fist like you're trying to suffocate that fist. And you're gonna squeeze for a minute. Then you're gonna switch and squeeze for a minute, as hard as you can. Then release them, stretch them out. You don't want them to start hurting. And then sleeping, because I'm exhausted and sweating, and sleep helps to minimize your risk of cardiovascular disease too, because it helps to regulate stress hormone. The more sleep you get, you want to try and get 7-8 hours of sleep, minimize your stress hormone, which also minimizes your fat. So if you want to lose weight and minimize your risk of cardiovascular disease and minimize your stress levels, go to sleep. And That is your cardiovascular disease resistance. Julia is the best with my apple and water because yes, I need it immediately. Maybe some protein would be nice. After a workout, protein is one of the best things to do because it helps to build muscle. So now it's time for you to start minimizing your risk of disease.